Hey everyone, it's Jessica from Cupcakes, Rings, and Glittery Things. I'm really not feeling well today, so I'm only wearing some lip color because, as I've said, pale is just not the way to go. I'm thinking of starting something new, mainly because right now I'm not able to eat whole foods, and I want to eat whole foods. So I'm thinking of starting something new. Either once a month or twice a month, I'm going to do a VeggieSaurus vegan snack attack video. And the likeliness of these videos coming are going to be around my stomach, and when my stomach says, hey, you're not going to eat today, so deal with it. So yeah, I'm going to show you snacks that I've gotten that I think are awesome. Some are new, some have been out, some maybe you haven't even heard of, but I want to share them with you, and I think this is what I'm going to try to do at least once or twice a month, just to share new products, or at least products that I found that are new, products that I like, products of the moment for me. So, I have a whole box filled with goodies here for you. First, I'm going to show a product that I hate, but most of you, you're probably going to love it. I hate bacon. Like, vegan, non-vegan, I hate bacon. The only bacon I've ever liked was it's a vegan bacon, it's the tempeh bacon. But, you know, after hearing all the raves about phony baloney's coconut bacon, I thought, I love coconut, maybe I'll love this bacon, maybe it'll be like super amazing. Now first of all, let me just say I hate like smoke. Okay, seriously, like, do you see this, guys? Ugh. Every day we struggle. Okay, so I hate smoke, and I know this was gonna have smoke in it, but I was like, still, you know, why not try it? It's like everyone's talking about it. I loathe this product. However, my husband, it is very salty, so let me just put that out there. It's like major, major, major salty, but my husband had this on a tofurkey sandwich and did tofurkey and bacon and said it was absolutely amazing. It does taste just like bacon. I mean, outside of that nasty bacon flavor, I loved the coconut undertone. That's really the essential reason why I purchased this. But where did I get this? Rations.com, I believe. You get a 3-pack, and if you like bacon, or you loved bacon before you went vegan, or you're a non-vegan, you love bacon, but you can't have the cholesterol, whatever your reasonings may be, you should definitely pick this up. I think this was like $14.95 for a 3-pack. So, I mean, it's 3 servings per bag, and I don't know who's eating 3 servings. I mean, I'm thinking this is like 10 in my opinion. So yeah, I mean, fat-wise, you have the fat because it's coconut. Calorie-wise, it's pretty low. The only thing of, you know, concern is the sodium level. But again, this whole bag is 3 servings, and I can't imagine someone eating just 3 servings. Like, I could see this being many more than 3. But like I said, my husband had this on a sandwich and said it was amazing. I actually thought of making a mac and cheese and putting this in it, vegan mac and cheese, and putting this in it to see if he liked that. Have not done that yet, but just a thought. So this is the first product I wanted to share because I feel like a lot of people, this is like the new it product in the vegan community, and it does taste just like bacon. So something that I feature on my Instagram like 24/7, love it, can't get enough of it, is matcha tea. It is vegan friendly, it's everybody friendly. I love it. I don't even know. So normally I either order my matcha from David's Tea, which is a Canadian-based tea company, or I'll stop in my local Teavana and pick one up if I need it quicker than David's can get it to me. Republic of Tea, if any of you have watched any of my recent videos, or any of my videos regarding tea, I'm not a huge fan of Republic of Tea. Nothing personal against them. It's just, there's one flavor of tea bags that I love, I can't get enough, and nobody else has ever come close. And then there is a new tea that came out, their moringa blend tea with the green rooibos. It's very, very good. But this matcha, this line of matcha, it's called U Matcha. It is a line of flavored matchas. They do have a plain, but they have a line of flavored matchas, and I am loving this. Sometimes I do my matcha latte with chocolate milk, and it's just like absolutely ridiculously phenomenal with the roasted rice. But my go-to, my obsession, like I drink this every single morning, the matcha ginger. Oh, so good. I'm actually drinking it right now. So I make matcha lattes with coconut creamer, just original, the non-sugar added, and I don't sweeten my matcha. I know most people do. I don't like it sweetened, so that's how I drink it. I enjoy the fact that these have just a little hint of flavor. Sometimes I even go as far as steeping tea and then putting it into my matcha powder, so then I have like a flavor base. I sometimes do the ginger with David's Tea Super Ginger. These are about $17.50 a container. How many ounces? It gives you about 20 cups of tea. So a teaspoon is pretty much a serving, which is the same serving size anywhere else. But seriously, these two are so good. They also have a yuzu flavor, and I believe plain. I don't think there's any other flavors. I'm not super sure because these are the only two that have really ever interested me. So you should check them out. If you like matcha tea and you're curious about flavor, I would check them out. Granted, I'm huge on organic and would prefer to have organic and wish they would make these in organic varietals, but it's still very good, and I really enjoy it as my morning beverage. I'm sure any of you who are raw have seen these. These are not 100% raw, I don't believe. Maybe they are. Maybe I lie. Okay, so these look like they are 100% raw. Yeah, so CocoRunes. I am in love. There are 3 flavors I like. 2 flavors I like. One I want to try. I don't know. This, the cacao nib, and the peanut butter and jelly. And it's peanut butter and strawberry jelly. I really like it. However, I like the texture of the cacao nib better because it's a lot lighter. The peanut butter and the peanut butter ones make them more dense. It's very good, but it's very heavy. So sometimes I can only eat half of one because it really does sit in my stomach, and I don't necessarily like that feeling. But the serving size is just one, and they're big. I mean, it's not like a bite size. I mean, maybe for man it's a bite-sized treat, but for me it's several bites, and I really like these. These aren't crazy high in sugar. I don't know, for me it's a lot of coconut, so I try to look for things that have high fat contents, maybe not necessarily high calorie, but I look for high fat. And these have 7 grams of fat per macaroon, so I love them. They're a great sweet snack, not super high. It's like 4 grams of sugar per macaroon. Most cookies are probably a little bit more than that per cookie, so I like these. They have a bunch of flavors. I think there's a maple flavor or a vanilla flavor or both, and I think I'd like to try both of them and see what I think of them. I don't eat these every day. I probably eat 1 or 2 weeks, so this bag will last me a few months. If my husband joins me, then it will last me a lot less. But if he doesn't, then these bags will last me like 2 or 3 months. So they're very tasty. These are, I want to say like $8 a bag. You get about 8. So it's basically essentially $1 a macaroon. Okay, so a brand that I actually have wanted to try for a while, I haven't actually tried until a week ago. And then I got crazy because lately I've been craving sugar, not to a crazy extent, but that's been like my craving. And now I'm backing off of the sugar, and now I'm back on salt. So like my cravings are all over the place. Lucys. I got an awesome box of snacks from Lucys. And they are a gluten-free vegan bakery. Most of the stuff that you'll see with me is going to be gluten-free. I have an allergy to semolina. It is a more concentrated level of gluten, so I can eat products with gluten. Sometimes my stomach will hurt with them, but with the semolina, I cannot eat the semolina. It makes me sick. I don't eat like pastas ever unless it's like a rice pasta, quinoa pasta, quinoa, things like that. I hate buckwheat. I know it's gluten-free, but I hate it so much. I hate it. So, I don't know, I just typically go with the sprouted grain concept and stick with that, because I eat all of my grains pretty much raw, so I just don't need any extra stomach issues. So anyway, Lucys was created by a Dr.Lucys somebody. We'll just call her Dr.Lucys because I don't think there's a last name. Anyway, her son has many food allergies, so she created these cookies in mind. Vegan, gluten-free, obviously they're kosher for my Jewish friends out there. The only thing that I thought is maybe if she took out the soy milk and added coconut milk or hemp milk in replacement. Obviously she wouldn't want to do a nut milk because that could be a problem for people with nut allergies, but I love these cookies. I've tried Ginger Snap and the Maple Bliss are by far my favorite flavors. They're also the lowest in sugar, which, yay, thankfully. But the Ginger Snap actually has ginger chunks in it. Like, if you like ginger, it has ginger, a hint of lemon, and like, what is that spice? Paprika or something? Chipotle. It is so freaking good. I don't even know. I just love to dip this in my morning matcha. The serving size is 3 of these cookies, and it only has 9 sugars. So 3 sugars per cookie, 2 grams of protein, not high in fat, 120 calories. It's a great deal. I love it. They do go up as high as 13 grams of sugars per serving, so even then it's like cereal, I guess. Most people's cereal has about that much. So I got a whole variety pack here. Cinnamon thin. I hate this flavor. If you love snickerdoodles and you don't have a textural issue, then you'll love these. But if you're like me and you don't like the gritty feeling of sugar or salt, this is not going to be your cup of tea. I'm just giving you fair warning. Same thing with the sugar cookie flavor. I read that it's supposed to taste like birthday cake, or at least that's what someone said. It does not taste like birthday cake. It tastes like gritty sugar. I don't like it. If you love sugar cookies, and again, you like that gritty texture, you will love it. I cannot get my stomach and my esophagus to want to swallow it. That's how not okay with it I am. Oatmeal cookie. Actually, this flavor is quite good. It has 9 grams of sugar as well. I love oatmeal cookies, so in my opinion, this wasn't going to be a hard sell. I think out of the whole variety pack that I got, the coconut or the oatmeal is the best flavor. Also, if my husband didn't take them all, he might have taken them all. Oh, I have one left. Okay, so there's the chocolate chip. I'm not a chocolate girl. These aren't actually that bad. There's not too many chocolate chips in it. I wouldn't seek them out, but I would definitely purchase them for him. So I've tried all of the flavors. The 2 best out of the variety pack was the chocolate chip and the oatmeal cookie. And buying them regularly, obviously I had the maple last week, so I don't have a box of those. But the ginger snap, I have some. Very good. They do have a dark, like an all chocolate flavor, and I don't know. I know that they do a chocolate mint at the holidays as well as like a holiday sugar cookie. I don't know. I think these are great snacks. They don't upset my stomach at all, and I'm just saying if something doesn't upset my stomach, the likeliness of it upsetting anybody else is just slim to none, because everything upsets my stomach. I could drink water and my stomach would get upset. So you could check these out. I know Amazon sells the variety pack box, and it's a really decent price. It's like $18 for like, I don't know how many bags. There's like 16 bags of cookies for like $18, and you get a little over a serving, so like a serving plus 1 in a bag, so it's a great deal. In the store, these retail about $4 to $5, depending on what store you shop at. These are local to me, so I'm not sure if they're circulated nationwide. I know they're not outside of the country. I've talked to a bunch of other vegans who are like, I want those, how come I can't get them? So I'm not sure if they're all over, but I know you can order them on Amazon. So if you live somewhere that you don't see them, Amazon is always your saving grace. The prices are reasonable, but you do have to order a lot, so make sure it's a flavor that you might really be interested in. Actually not lastly, I have 3 more products. So a new product I found that I'm interested in, it is gluten-free. Like I said, pretty much everything's going to be gluten-free that you see from me. It is this cheddar spread by Wayfair. I've seen it so many times at my grocery store. I only shop at like natural grocers, so when I say that, the likeliness of you finding it like your regular standard grocery store is not very high. But my natural grocery store, I shop at 3 different ones to get my weekly supplies, and then Trader Joe's. So 4 grocery stores a week. I know I sound like a crazy person, but it's all about finding the best deals and getting the best product because all of my stores carry different products. So at least they're within a 5-mile radius. Am I right? Okay, so this stuff, it doesn't taste like super cheddary, but I love the texture. I love to make tomato toast and use this as a spread. I've even made mac and cheese with it, with those like shiitake noodles. I don't know, it turns out pretty awesome. I just wanted to share it because I really like it. By the way, oh my god, can we talk about it? Because this is going to be in my VeggieSaurus video when it comes to my grocery store. I've already put in a request. It should be here within a month or 2, they said at most. Daya is making Swiss cheese slices. First vegan Swiss cheese ever. Can I get a hallelujah? I am not Christian or anything, but let's just do it. Hallelujah, people. Swiss effing cheese. It is the only thing other than legit Greek yogurt, because that fake So Delicious Greek yogurt is garbage. No offense to you, So Delicious. Love you to pieces, but it is gar to the bidge. It does not match the texture, and it doesn't have protein. What's the point of eating it? That's all I'm saying. But yes, Swiss slices. If they taste legit, I'm gonna be like fat. I'm gonna gain like 32 pounds because that's all I'm gonna eat for like a few weeks. So back to this cheese spread here. It's actually made from oatmeal, which I thought was the coolest thing in the entire world. Coconut and pimento, and the only thing I have issues with is yeast. I don't particularly seek yeast out, and I try to avoid it. And I obviously don't eat this. I've had this for like 2 weeks, and that's what I've eaten in 2 weeks. So I enjoy it, but I enjoy it in small quantity. I also really enjoy mixing this with a little bit of mustard. I know it's going to sound weird, but I like Amy's horseradish mustard, and I like to dip my gluten-free pretzels in it. I just like it. Don't hate on it. It's very good. But, I just thought I'd share this because this is an awesome cheese spread. If you haven't had it, if you don't want slices or shreds, it's very nice. I think this is about $4, $3 at your local grocer, natural grocer. Wayfair, also Natural Expo, they are coming out with an ice cream. What? Pretty excited. I probably won't buy it. I don't eat vegan ice creams very often, on the exception of the caramel ginger coconut bliss ice cream, the So Delicious Coconut Turtle Trails ice cream, and the Almond Dream Bites. Only vanilla, not chocolate chocolate. It has to be vanilla with the chocolate covering. That's what I like. That's just my thing. Oh, and Tofudi's cones. Those are great. I live for those in the summer, when I just don't care about sugar. Summer's the only time in the year that I don't really care as much about sugar because I live sweating, so I know that I'm gonna be okay. My weight's not gonna get crazy. My blood sugar might get a little crazy, so I still do watch my sugars. I am hypoglycemic. I don't have diabetes, but I have to check my blood sugar several times a day just to make sure that I stay in check. I do eat sugar. Obviously, you're supposed to, but I try to eat more natural forms of sugar, fruits, plant extracted sugar. I hate stevia. Just don't even. Ugh. Just it's so bad. But yeah. So I do eat sugar. I just don't eat a ton of it, and I just find that so much of our food has sugar in it. It's astounding to me why we need to put sugar in every single thing, because it really is a drug. That's something I could get on in another day because it's going to be like the longest video in the entire universe. So we'll just leave my sugar rant there, and maybe one day when I'm really bored and somebody actually cares enough to want to hear about my sugar rant, I'll film it for you. That'll be like a 45-minute rant on sugar and our youth and I just don't want to get started on it because it could go for an hour. It could go for an hour easily. So these right here, they are organic date coconut rolls. I eat a lot of raw foods, so I know you're looking at everything here and you're like, what the hell is raw that you just showed me? Actually, this is raw, but I do eat a lot of raw foods as well. I actually couldn't complete a raw food diet because with my disease I have severe acid reflux, and the raw food diet really aided in additional acid reflux, and I thought that was very fascinating because a raw food diet is actually supposed to decrease the acid in your diet. It did not. I was getting very sick, very sick from it, and it was simply acid. It wasn't the food, it was the constant bile. So I don't want to take any additional medicine out on top of what I'm taking to try to be on a diet that's supposed to help me. So I do eat a lot of raw, but I still eat cooked foods as well, and I eat very little processed foods. So my diet is pretty healthy. I think it is. Like I said, this is probably the junkiest thing that you've seen me eat, and I don't eat them every day. And then this I have on occasion. So I don't know. But these date and coconut rolls are just like heaven. These are like caramel bites of delectability. I don't even know. They're so good. I don't eat these often either because these have a lot of sugar, and I know they're, it's raw. Well, it's probably not raw because most dates aren't raw. Again, another video for another time. I could talk about that too, how most dates in your store are not actually raw, but they're a nice snack. Like if you need something when you're on the go, grab some nuts, grab one or two of these, take them with you. It's definitely filling, satisfying, and delicious. So yeah, these are great. This is a larger size. I don't even know how much this weighs. Like a pound, a little over a pound. So it's like $6-7 a pound. I don't know. It's worth it. I don't eat it every day, and it lasts me at least a month. So it's a nice snack. So lastly, you're gonna be like, what is in that nasty thing? Okay, so this is from Trader Joe's. This is their guacamole hummus. I don't know why, I just can't get enough of this crap lately. It is delightful. And normally I would never buy any faux, like, pre-made guacamole. I like to make my own. But as a hummus, it's super creamy, and again, it makes a great spread on, like, sandwiches, the great dip for, like, pretzels. I love to coin my cucumbers after I've peeled them and dip them in here. The reason why you see all this red down here is because I am obsessed with tomato paste, and I like to put garlic and spicy tomato paste in here and make a really nice, like this is a little more my style. I add tomato paste to every single flavor of hummus. It doesn't matter, even if it is a tomato, I still add more tomato paste to it. So that's why it's red, but typically this is the color that you'd see over here in the green. It's very good. I don't know fat, sugar, I don't know any of that. I didn't even look. I didn't even care because I love hummus and I could probably live off of it. So, and I love avocados, and I eat almost one a day because I think they're so yummy. So, and this I think was like $2 or $3. I think $2.50 maybe. Normally hummus is like $1.99 at my Trader Joe's. So I think since this is a specialty, it could be like $2.99. I'm not sure, but that's what I have to show today. It's a long video. It's probably gonna be my longest video ever. But I just wanted to share some good snacks. And even if you're not vegan, like, despite the fact that these are vegan and some of them are raw, you don't have to be vegan to eat it, to enjoy food. You can just enjoy it because it's enjoyable. I don't know. If I wasn't vegan, I'd try it. If it was available to me, I would definitely try it. If you're health conscious, you're concerned about things, or you have celiacs even, a lot of people with celiacs may find some of these items beneficial because everything was gluten-free that I showed today. I'm looking, trying to see if something wasn't. Every single thing was gluten-free. So, you know, vegan, gluten-free, raw. Just like hit subscribe up above because there are more videos like this coming your way. You can also follow my blog, CupcakesRingsandGlitteryThings.com, and that will soon be turning into the VeganVixenBlog.com. You can tweet me at glitterythings_, Instagram me at theveganvixen, and tumble with me, Cupcakes, Rings, and Glittery Things. Until next time, I will see you all later. I hope you all have an absolutely wonderful weekend, and hopefully there's no more snow or rain in store. You have 2 days without it. I don't know if I'm going to have 2 days without rain or snow, but it's freaking March, almost April, people. We need to just drop the snow crap so we can, like, get on with spring, since spring happened a few days ago. I'm going to cut it here. Thank you all for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will try to link as many of the companies so you can at least see their product line below. It'll be underneath of the About Me, you know, like the website access to see me. It'll have the featured item section, so you'll be able to click to them and check out all the different companies that I featured today. Sorry, this is my favorite straw. It's by Simply Straws. I don't know if I did a review on this, but I should because I'm obsessed. So maybe I'll do that too today since I'm sitting and not feeling super great. So, okay. Mwah. Love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I will be back next week. Bye.